Captain Jaiho Park stared out the window of the human embassy on Galactic Station Alpha. The massive space station housed representatives from over 200 alien species. From his office, he could see their sleek ships moving through space. Each one showed off the latest alien technology. Meanwhile, the human ships looked old and basic on purpose. Jaiho smiled to himself. Those simple-looking human ships held more secrets than anyone knew. For 300 years, humanity had played the role of the galaxy's newcomers. They acted like they were just learning about space travel. It was all part of Earth's grand plan. Today was another test of this act. Jaiho straightened his plain gray uniform and checked his outdated computer tablet. In 10 minutes, he would meet with the Galactic Council. They wanted to discuss humanity's request for basic trading rights. "Sir," his AI assistant whispered through his hidden earpiece, "the quantum scan shows 15 species monitoring our embassy right now. They're all buying our act." "Good," Jaiho whispered back. The AI was far more advanced than anything the other species had, but they kept it hidden, like all their best technology. He walked to the meeting room, making sure to move with careful steps. Humans always acted a bit unsure in the station's artificial gravity. It was all part of the show. Inside the Grand Council chamber, representatives from the most powerful species sat in rising circles. Their fancy clothes and advanced devices showed off their wealth and power. Jaiho took his seat in the lower ring, reserved for developing species. The council leader, a tall blue-skinned alien, looked down at him. "Captain Park, your species asks to trade with the outer colonies, but your ships are slow and basic. How will you handle the dangers?" Jaiho bowed his head, hiding his amusement. The human ships could cross the galaxy in days using their quantum fold drives, but the aliens saw only the old-style engines on the outside. "We will be careful," he said slowly, as if struggling with the galactic common language. "Earth needs resources. We are willing to take risks." More questions followed. Each answer helped build humanity's careful lie. They were just simple humans, trying to join the galactic community, not the technological giants they really were. As Jaiho left the chamber, his AI reported more news. "The Kraxan Empire representatives watched you closely today. Their ships have been testing our borders more often." Jaiho's smile faded. The Kraxan were aggressive and hungry for conquest. They saw Earth as an easy target. Many human leaders thought it was time to stop pretending, to show their true power. But Earth had learned from history. When advanced societies met less developed ones, it usually ended badly. So humanity had chosen a different path. They watched, learned, and kept their power hidden. They built their defenses in secret and waited. "Send word to Earth Defense Command," Jaiho told his eye. "The Kraxan are getting too interested. We may need to strengthen our hidden defenses." Looking out at the busy space station, Jaiho thought about Earth's true capabilities. Their quantum computers could process more data than all other known species combined. Their ships could bend space itself. Their AIs were true companions, not just tools. But for now, he would return to his simple office. He would file reports on outdated systems and pilot primitive ships. The facade had protected Earth for centuries. It would keep working until the day humanity needed to show their real strength. The galaxy thought they were helping a young species grow. They didn't know they were actually dealing with one of its oldest and most advanced civilizations. And that was exactly how Earth wanted it. Du-Young Lee sat in his dark office deep under Seoul's mountains. As Earth's chief of intelligence, he monitored every human ship in space. The walls showed live data from thousands of vessels, each pretending to be simple transport or research ships. A red alert flashed on his main screen. The research vessel Morning Star had sent out a distress signal. But this wasn't just any research ship. It carried some of Earth's most advanced weapons hidden behind fake walls and secret panels. "Play the message," Du-Young ordered his eye. "This is Captain Sujin Choi of the Morning Star," a calm voice said. 3 Kraxan warships appeared from nowhere. They say we're in their space. We're showing them our public maps that mark this as neutral territory. Do Young watched the sensor data. The Morning Star could easily destroy all 3 Kraxan ships with its hidden weapons, but using them would expose humanity's true power. How long until their weapons reach firing range? He asked. 4 minutes, his AI answered. The Morning Star's fake engines can't outrun them. Captain Choi requests permission to drop the act. Do Young rubbed his temples. For centuries, humanity had hidden their real strength. Their ships ran on basic engines in public, but could cross the galaxy in hours using quantum technology. They acted helpless while carrying planet-destroying weapons. Connect me to the Morning Star. Secure channel. Captain Sujin's face appeared on his screen. Behind her, the bridge looked old and simple, but Du Young knew every surface hid advanced systems. Sir, she said, the Kraxan commander says they'll fire if we don't surrender. He thinks we're an easy target. The Kraxan have been testing us more often, Du Young said. They want to see how weak we really are. He stood up and paced. But we can't reveal ourselves. Not yet. Not for one ship. Understood, sir. We'll maintain our cover. But, Sujin paused. There's something else. We detected quantum scanning from the Kraxan ships. They're looking for something specific. Do Young froze. They suspect us. Maybe. Or maybe they detected some of our hidden tech. Their scans are more advanced than their other ships usually carry. The Kraxan ships were now 3 minutes away. Du Young had to decide. If the Kraxan had even a hint of humanity's true power, letting them capture the Morning Star would be dangerous. New plan, he said. Prepare the self-destruct system. Make it look like an engine failure, a tragic accident from an inexperienced species. Sujin nodded. Already prepared, sir. The crew will take escape pods. The Kraxan will think they're saving us. Perfect. And Sujin. Du Young leaned closer to the screen. The escape pods have quantum trackers. Once you're safely away, we'll send a stealth ship to pick you up. The next few minutes moved quickly. The Morning Star's crew sent out panicked distress calls about engine problems. The Kraxan ships slowed their attack, watching the human vessels shake and spark. When the Morning Star exploded, it looked like a simple antimatter containment failure. The Kraxan ships rescued the escape pods, acting like heroes helping a primitive species. They didn't know the explosion had destroyed all traces of advanced technology. They didn't detect the quantum signals tracking every escape pod. And they didn't see the invisible human ships watching everything from nearby. Du Young sent his report to Earth's leaders. The Kraxan were getting too close to the truth. Humanity's mask was starting to crack. Soon, they might need to stop pretending. But for now, they would keep playing their part. The rescued crew would tell stories about how the mighty Kraxan saved them. The galaxy would see another example of humanity's weakness. And in his mountain office, Du Young began planning the next move in humanity's great deception. Commander Haenul Kim watched the holographic display in Earth's hidden fleet command center beneath the Pacific Ocean. Red dots showed Kraxan ships moving closer to human space. There were more of them every day. Show me the pattern analysis, he ordered. The AI overlaid lines connecting the Kraxan movements. They formed a clear picture. The alien empire was quietly surrounding Earth's territory. His second-in-command, Captain Miriba, pointed to several blinking points. Sir, these are the worlds they've conquered in the past month. All of them were developing species like us. Haenul nodded. The Kraxan thought Earth would be another easy victory. They didn't know that every human colony had powerful defense systems hidden underground. Each settlement that looked primitive on the surface could transform into a fortress. His communication screen lit up. Ambassador Sun Maichoi was calling from the Galactic Council. Commander, we have a problem, she said. Her face was worried. The Artaxians just lost their outer colonies to the Kraxan. They're supposed to be more advanced than us, but they couldn't stop the invasion. How many ships did the Kraxan use? Haynul asked. 300 warships. But that's not the worst part. Sunlight lowered her voice. The Artaxians say the Kraxen had new weapons. They could detect hidden defense systems. Haynul felt cold. If the Kraxen could find hidden technology, Earth's secret defenses might not stay secret much longer. There's more, Sunmay continued. Other species are falling to the Kraxen too. The Nexari last week. The Voltar 3 days ago. They're all calling for help, but the Council won't act. They say it's not their problem. Haynul turned to the fleet status display. Earth had thousands of advanced ships hidden in quantum space pockets. They could stop the Kraxen easily, but using them would reveal humanity's true power to the galaxy. Sir, Mayray said, the Kraxen ships near our borders are scanning everything. Their energy readings are higher than normal. They're looking for something. Just like with the Morning Star, Haynul muttered. That destroyed research ship had been carrying vital secrets. Now the Kraxen were hunting for more proof of Earth's real technology. The room's main screen showed their latest analysis. The Kraxen were conquering worlds in a specific pattern. Each taken planet brought them closer to Earth. They were clearing a path, making sure no one could help when they finally attacked humanity. Contact Earth Command, Haynul ordered. Tell them the Kraxen are preparing for a major invasion, and they might know about our hidden strength. As alerts went out to all human worlds, Haynul studied the enemy positions. Humanity had hidden their power for centuries, playing the role of a weak species, but the Kraxen were about to force their hand. Begin quiet evacuation of our most exposed colonies, he told Mayray. Move our quantum-shifted fleets closer to their positions. If the Kraxen want to find out what humanity can really do, they're going to learn soon. In space, more Kraxen ships appeared every hour. They thought they were surrounding a helpless prey. They didn't know they were walking into humanity's trap. The only question was, how much longer would Earth wait before showing its real face to the galaxy? Taiwan Kang stood in the control room of New Eden Colony, watching 30 Kraxen warships enter orbit. On the surface, New Eden looked like any other young human settlement. Simple buildings, basic defenses, and outdated technology. It was exactly what the Kraxen expected to find. They're broadcasting their demands, his AI reported. Surrender within 1 hour, or they'll attack. Taiwan smiled. The Kraxen had chosen the wrong colony to test. New Eden was humanity's newest trap, built specifically to spring on overconfident enemies. Send the evacuation signal, he ordered. Get all civilians into the underground shelters. The colony's streets emptied quickly. The Kraxen watched from orbit, probably thinking the humans were hiding in fear. They didn't know that beneath every street and building lay one of humanity's most advanced defense systems. Sir, his second-in-command said, the Kraxen are scanning us. They're looking for hidden technology. Let them look, Taiwan replied. Everything is quantum shifted. Their scanners can't detect what exists in another dimension. The hour passed quickly. Right on schedule, the Kraxen ships launched their first attack. Energy beams struck the colony's weak-looking shields. The barriers flickered and failed, just as they were supposed to. Please, Taiwan broadcast to the Kraxen fleet, making his voice shake. We surrender. Don't destroy our colony. The Kraxen commander's face appeared on the main screen. His gray-scaled skin and sharp teeth showed in a cruel smile. Your surrender is accepted. Prepare for our troops to land. Taiwan watched the Kraxen landing ships descend. They were bringing ground forces to capture the colony. Everything was going according to plan. The first Kraxen soldiers landed in the colony's main square. They moved forward confidently, weapons ready but not expecting any real resistance. Now, Taiwan said quietly. The transformation began. Buildings shifted, revealing hidden weapon ports. Streets split open as defense platforms rose from quantum space. The simple colony turned into a fortress in seconds. The Kraxen soldiers froze. Their scanners had shown nothing but basic technology. Now they were surrounded by weapons centuries ahead of their own. "Welcome to New Eden," Taiwan broadcast, his voice strong and confident now. "You wanted to see humanity's true power. Watch carefully." Quantum cannons emerged from the ground. Energy shields far stronger than anything the Kraxen had seen sprang to life. And most importantly, the recording devices built into every Kraxen soldier's armor captured everything. The colony's defenses activated. Not at full power. Humanity wasn't ready to show everything yet, but enough to make a point. Energy beams struck the Kraxen ships in orbit, cutting through their shields like paper. "Return to your empire," Taiwan told the shocked Kraxen commander. "Tell them what you saw here. Tell them that humanity is done pretending to be weak." The surviving Kraxen ships fled, carrying with them videos of human technology that would shock the galaxy. In his control room, Taiwan sent a message to Earth Command. "The mask is off. They've seen what we can do." The Great Deception was ending. Now the galaxy would learn why humanity had hidden their power for so long. Director Jin Woo-ryu faced the emergency meeting of Earth's Security Council. The screens behind him showed videos spreading across the galaxy. Videos of New Eden colony transforming from a simple settlement into an advanced fortress. "The Kraxen attack forced our hand," he said. "Now we must decide how to reveal the full truth to the galaxy." The council chamber sat deep underground in the Himalayas. Real-time holograms showed representatives from every human world. After centuries of hiding, they would finally show their true power. "The Galactic Council has called an emergency session," Jin Woo continued. "They want answers about what happened at New Eden. They want to know why a primitive species has quantum technology." Admiral Yuri Han stood up. "The Kraxen are already spreading lies. They say we're a threat to galactic peace. They're calling for sanctions against Earth." Jin Woo nodded. "Then we'll tell our story first. Ambassador Choi is ready at the Galactic Council. She'll reveal everything. Our quantum drives, our AI companions, our real defense capabilities." The council voted quickly. After 300 years of pretending to be weak, humanity would finally stand tall. Hours later, Ambassador Sun Mai Choi walked into the Galactic Council chamber. Representatives from 200 species watched her. Many looked angry. Others seemed afraid. "Honorable Council," she began, "humanity owes you an explanation. What you saw at New Eden was not new technology. We've had it for centuries." Gasps filled the chamber. Sun Mai activated a hologram showing Earth's true capabilities. Ships emerging from quantum space, AIs working as equals with humans, antimatter weapons that could reshape planets. "We hid our power because history taught us a lesson," she explained. "When advanced civilizations meet less developed ones, it often ends in war. So we watched and learned and kept our strength hidden." The council erupted in chaos. Some species demanded immediate action against Earth. Others wanted access to human technology. The Kraxen representative stood to speak, but Sun Mai wasn't finished. "We could have conquered the galaxy centuries ago," she said firmly. "Instead, we chose peace. We watched species grow, helped quietly when we could, and prepared defenses only." She showed more images. Human ships secretly saving alien colonies from natural disasters. Hidden quantum computers solving galactic problems. AI networks preventing wars before they started. "Earth is not your enemy," Sun Mai declared. "But we will no longer pretend to be weak. The Kraxen forced us to reveal our power. Now we offer you a choice. Continue in peace as equals, or learn why we kept our strength hidden for so long." The chamber fell silent. Every species realized they had been living beside a sleeping giant. Humanity's mask was gone. Now the galaxy would have to accept them as they truly were, not as primitives learning to explore space, but as one of the most advanced civilizations in history. The galaxy split into two sides within days of humanity's revelation. Song watched it happen from her position, as Earth's chief diplomat. Her office in the Galactic Council Station had become the center of a diplomatic storm. Another 5 species have requested alliance talks, her AI reported. The Zentari brought their entire fleet to Earth as a show of friendship. Aira studied the map showing the growing division. Green marks showed friendly species, while red showed those who sided with the Kraxan. The galaxy was choosing sides quickly. The Kraxan are calling us a threat to galactic peace, she said. But more species fear them than fear us. They've seen how the Kraxan treat weaker worlds. Her screen lit up with a new message. The Kraxan Empire had just announced a defense alliance with 15 other species. They called it protection against human aggression. They're building an army, Aira told her staff. The Kraxan want war, and they're using fear of humanity to gain allies. But the Kraxan's plan wasn't working as well as they hoped. For every species that joined them, 2 reached out to Earth. Humanity's choice to hide their power rather than use it had impressed many worlds. The Artaxians were the first major power to formally ally with Earth. Their ambassador bowed deeply to Aira. We remember how human ships secretly helped us during the great solar storms. You could have conquered us then. Instead, you helped and asked nothing in return. More stories emerged across the galaxy. Times when humanity's hidden ships had prevented disasters. Wars stopped by quiet human intervention. Problems solved by Earth's secret quantum computers. The Kraxan call humanity dangerous, the Artaxian ambassador said. But we see the truth. You had power for centuries and never misused it. That's why we stand with Earth. But not everyone agreed. The Kraxan fleet grew larger each day. Their propaganda filled the galaxy with warnings about human treachery. They deceived us all. Their leaders shouted, "How can we trust them now?" In her office, Aira received a secret message from Earth Command. The Kraxan were gathering their fleet for a major attack. They would strike soon, hoping to destroy humanity before more species joined Earth's side. "Send word to all our allies," she ordered. "The Kraxan will attack soon. But they still don't understand what they're facing. They think they've seen our true power. They haven't even glimpsed it yet." The galaxy held its breath, waiting for the Kraxan to make their move. The time for diplomacy was ending. Soon, humanity would have to show even more of their hidden strength, and the galaxy would learn why Earth had kept its power secret for so long. Fleet Commander Min Ho-yoon stood on the bridge of Earth's command ship Silent Thunder. 3,000 Kraxan warships filled his view screen, the largest fleet ever gathered in the galaxy's history. They had come to destroy Earth. "They've entered the solar system," his AI reported. "Their weapons are powered up. They're broadcasting surrender demands." Minho touched the quantum control panel. Under his fingers lay humanity's greatest secret, the power to control space and time itself. Today, they would finally show it to the galaxy. "Send the warning," he ordered. "One chance to turn back." The Kraxan commander's response was quick. "Surrender or be destroyed. You've hidden long enough. Now face true power." Minho nodded to his crew. "Activate the dimensional shift drives. Show them what real power looks like." Across Earth's fleet, hidden systems came online. Ships that looked simple and weak on the outside began to change. Quantum engines pulsed. Reality itself bent around them. The Kraxan fleet fired first. Their energy beams crossed space toward Earth. But before they could hit, Minho gave the order. "Execute Operation Shatter." Space itself cracked. The Silent Thunder's quantum drives tore holes in reality. Different dimensions opened like windows around the Kraxan fleet. Their ships suddenly found themselves scattered across multiple realities. By the stars, the Kraxan commander's voice shook. "What are you doing?" "We're showing you why we hid our power," Minho answered. "Humanity doesn't just travel through space. We control it." More quantum drives activated. Earth's ships moved between dimensions like they were walking through doors. The Kraxan fleet tried to fight back, but their weapons passed harmlessly through quantum-shifted space. Their fleet is divided. Minho's AI reported 800 ships in Dimension A, 500 in B, the rest scattered across C through H. They can't coordinate their attacks. The Kraxan commander screamed orders, but his fleet was helpless. Some ships found themselves fighting their own allies, confused by the shifting dimensions. Others were trapped in pocket universes, unable to move at all. Minho watched calmly. This wasn't even humanity's full strength. They were still holding back their most powerful weapons. This was just enough to make a point. "Attention Kraxan fleet," he broadcast. "This is your final warning. Return to your space. Tell everyone what you saw here. Earth will no longer hide, but we also won't allow aggression against any peaceful species." The surviving Kraxan ships fled, jumping away in panic. Many were damaged. All of them were changed forever by what they'd seen. Humanity hadn't just beaten them. They'd shown mastery over the universe itself. Minho sent a message to Earth Command. "The demonstration is complete. The galaxy now knows what we can really do. Let's hope they understand why we kept it hidden for so long." Across the galaxy, news spread quickly. Humanity hadn't just revealed advanced technology. They'd shown control over the fabric of reality itself. The age of pretending was over. Now the galaxy would have to accept Earth's true place among the stars. Ambassador Eugene Park faced a changed galaxy. 1 week after humanity's display of dimensional control, the Galactic Council met again. This time, Earth's seat was at the highest level, among the most powerful species. "We must address the fear in this chamber," Eugene said. "Yes, humanity hid our true power. Yes, we can control space-time itself. But look at our history. We had this power for centuries and never used it to harm others." The council chamber was packed. Every species wanted to understand Earth's reasons. Some still feared humanity's power. Others wanted to learn from it. "For 300 years, we watched the galaxy," Eugene explained. "We saw how stronger species often bullied weaker ones. We saw wars started over technology. So we made a choice to hide our strength and help from the shadows." She showed records of Earth's secret aid missions, human ships that saved colonies from disasters, hidden quantum computers that solved environmental problems, AI networks that prevented wars. "We could have conquered the galaxy," she said. "Instead, we chose to guide and protect. We only revealed our power when the Kraxan threatened peace." The Artaxian representative stood up. "My people remember the great storms that nearly destroyed our worlds. We thought we survived by luck. Now we know. Human ships were there, secretly helping us." More species shared similar stories, times when random events had saved them, problems that solved themselves mysteriously. Now they knew. Humanity had been quietly watching over the galaxy all along. "Earth offers you a choice," Eugene said. "We will share some of our technology with peaceful species. Not all at once. You must be ready for each advance. But we will help you grow." The council debated for days. In the end, most species accepted Earth's offer. The Kraxan and their allies retreated to their borders, humbled by their defeat. "But what guarantee do we have?" one representative asked. "What stops you from using your power against us later?" Eugene smiled. "The same thing that stopped us for 300 years. Our own choice. We don't want to rule the galaxy. We want to help it grow. That's why we hid our power for so long." As the council session ended, a new galactic order emerged. Earth would no longer hide, but they would use their power wisely. The age of deception was over. The age of guidance had begun. Supreme Commander Jiayun Quan looked out from humanity's new Galactic Coordination Center on Mars. 1 year had passed since Earth revealed its true power. The galaxy was different now. Quantum communication screens showed progress across hundreds of worlds. Earth was carefully sharing technology with peaceful species. Not everything at once. Each civilization received what they were ready to handle. "The Artaxians have successfully tested their first quantum drive," her AI reported. "The Zentauri's new defense grid is online. No signs of misuse from any species we've helped. Jai-yun nodded. This was why humanity had waited so long. They didn't just give out advanced technology. They taught responsibility along with it. What about the Kraxan? She asked. Still hiding in their territory. Their alliance has fallen apart. Most of their former allies now work with us. The screen showed more updates. Human ships now openly patrolled trade routes, keeping peace. Earth's quantum computers helped solve problems across the galaxy. Their AIs worked with other species, teaching and guiding. A message flashed. The Galactic Council was starting its session. Jai-yun watched as representatives from 200 species discussed their problems openly. Earth's representatives didn't rule the council, but they helped guide it. New request from the Nexari, her AI said. They want help fixing their dying sun. Approved, Jai-yun replied. Send them our solar stabilization plans. Have our engineers work with them. This was humanity's new role. Not rulers, but guardians. They used their power to protect and help, just as they had done secretly for centuries. The Kraxan's attack had forced Earth to reveal their strength. But instead of conquering the galaxy, humanity had chosen a different path. They became teachers, protectors, and friends to peaceful species. Show me the galaxy map, Jai-yun ordered. The display lit up. Green lights showed advancing civilizations. Blue marked peaceful species learning new technology. Red areas, the few remaining aggressive empires, were shrinking as their neighbors grew stronger. We did the right thing, Jai-yun told her AI. Hiding our power let us learn about the galaxy. Now we can help it grow the right way. A final report came in. The first group of alien students had graduated from Earth's new quantum technology school. They would return to their worlds, ready to help their people advance safely. The age of pretending was over. The age of open cooperation had begun. Humanity had revealed their power not to rule the galaxy, but to guide it toward a better future. Jai-yun smiled as she watched ships from 100 worlds move peacefully through space. The galaxy had learned why Earth hid their strength for so long. Now they understood that true power wasn't about conquest. It was about helping others grow strong together.